Day 1, 29th of March, the Kansai arrival. When we first got off the plane and headed to the immigration section, there was a mountain of people. I think because all the restrictions were lifted and everyone was rushing to get into Japan. They break up the lines by seeing if you have the Visit Japan app or not. Having the app will let you pass swiftly, as the vaccination records, which will show in blue when correctly uploaded, as well as the QR customs information which you have filled prior to the trip. When you pass the immigration, you will have your fingerprints checked. This process itself is pretty quick, but the lines to get there were huge. I think we waited around 20 to 30 minutes for this. After that, you'll pass the customs, which most people will have nothing to declare. They have machines to check your app's declaration details via a QR code along with your passport. Then the final part before you exit customs is to pass a customs checkpoint, which they randomly pick people to check your luggage. In this section, the automated check is done one by one and are done by facial recognition. As soon as I got out of the customs, I headed towards the left side of the building to pick up my Kansai through passes, which I purchased from Klook. More about this later on this series of videos. I then went up the escalators opposite to head towards the train stations and picked up the Hello Kitty Haruka Express train tickets to Kyoto, which I also booked from Klook. The tickets didn't have a set time, but at the line to get the tickets, you could see the timetable of when the trains leave. Once I got the tickets, the gates for the trains were opposite the ticket machines and only takes around 3 minutes to get down the platform. There's a 7-Eleven on the platform itself, and you can get some refreshments and snacks for the long journey ahead. I read on the internet, not all trains allow you to eat and drink on them. Only the long distance trains, which have the tray tables and cup holders, are okay for eating. Do take note of this. Our journey from Kansai International Airport to Kyoto takes around 1 hour and 20 minutes with a few stops along the way. The ticket you get from Klook is roughly half the price you pay according to Google Maps, so it's actually a great deal if you want to quickly get to Kyoto. We landed at Kansai International Airport before 4 p.m. and got out at around 4:30. So we took the Haruka trains, which were around 4:45. By the time we got to Kyoto station, it was around 6 p.m. Once we got off the platform, we were overwhelmed by the amount of exits, places, and the amount of people. Basically, we were walking blindlessly to find a place for dinner. Eventually, we found a food court named Kyoto Sando, which is directly under the Kyoto Tower. We had ramen, which was nothing fancy. Most of the establishments we found near the station were Western type food, which wasn't that appealing to us, as we were hoping to have Japanese food on the first night of our stay. After dinner, we took the subway for just one station to Gojo, which was where our hotel was. Our hotel's name is Pocket Hotel, which is a budget hotel, but we had the room all to ourselves. Although we didn't have our own washroom, I have to say this hotel is very clean and organized. There were plenty of showers and the water was nice and hot and stable. You'll know why I had to mention this in later videos. Across the road from our hotel, there was a 7-Eleven, which had the best latte I have tasted in my entire trip in Japan. I don't know if it was because it was the first cup of coffee I had for the day, but I enjoyed every sip of it. The coffee was aromatic, while the temperature and proportions were just right. Anyway, lights out to get enough sleep for the next day. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to see what happened next.